Hey, I'm Randal Smalls, the Better Life Coach. Isn't it a good day to be alive? It is finished. John 19, verse 30, part of the 7 last words of Jesus. Finished. Generally speaking, anytime finished is mentioned, it's the best of times. It's cause for celebration, whether you finished a do-it-yourself project or you've been working on an art project and you've finished it, or you finished a course of study in high school or college, or you cross the finish line of a race. I've done all those things, done many a do-it-yourself project, worked on creative projects, and finished high school and college and courses of study, all that stuff. Even crossed the finish line of some races and half marathons and marathons. What a great feeling, the best of times. But in this situation, when the words, "it is finished," were uttered by Jesus on the cross, it did not appear to be a cause for celebration. It did not appear, the surroundings did not appear to be a cause for celebration. It appears to be the worst of times for those who love Jesus. But for those who hated Jesus, hell, and the religious people, who, by the way, they're still working today, hating Jesus. But those who hated Jesus, it was the best of times. They were celebrating. Oh man, check it out. We have taken down this guy. The worst of times and the best of times. But as it is with every awful event that is witnessed with an up-close, intensely personal view, the pain and the agony were virtually unbearable. When you're looking at something so close, wow, the pain is bigger. It's magnified 100 times because you're not seeing anything else. But remember this, and everybody's got one, and every situation's got one. It's got a but. When hard times appear, I want you to remember this. A testing is not for teaching. A testing is not for teaching. Tests don't teach. They never have and they never will. A test, a hard time, a pressing is there to evaluate. To evaluate what we supposedly know. Tests show what we know. So tests of any magnitude, whether it's personal, something small, maybe it's just affecting you, or it's quadruple extra large and it's global. Who do you think you are? It's testing your identity. So in this case, after the cross, with a little time and a little wider, bigger picture perspective, is like I like to call it, a bigger picture perspective, the haters, they were hating it. The lovers, they were loving it. They were loving it. The one who had the identity as stealer, killer, destroyer was rendered powerless, and the one known as the way, the truth, and better life was rendered victorious, finished. The best of times, the worst of times. Can you think of a parallel personally, maybe globally? Can you think of a time in your life? Was it the worst of times or was it the best of times? It is finished. These are part of the 7 last words of Jesus. And I've got 2 other 7-word finished lines for you that we're all going to hear, one or the other. After this life is over, we're going to hear, if you have accepted what Jesus did at the cross, you'll hear, "Well done, my good and faithful servant." And if you don't know him or you've fallen away from him, on the other side of this lifetime, you will hear, "Depart from me, I never knew you." So what will it be? Will it be the worst of times, or will it be the best of times? The worst of times or the best of times? I'm going to leave you with something to consider. 8 words to consider on this good day. What does "it is finished" mean for me?